What's happening, gang? I hope y'all doing straight, man. Hope y'all doing well. Oh my gosh. I hope y'all grab some snacks and a blanket and you real comfy because this is a 25-minute video. And if you ain't grab some snacks, go get some. I'll wait for you. I lied. I'm not waiting. You should have grabbed some. You saw the length of the video. Come on, bro. Let's get it. Joey Diaz and Bobby Lee's ghost stories.
Those 2 times, me and Johnny Sanchez saw at the same time a ghost.
When did you see your ghost?
What do you mean? It's only
Where,
one.
no,
There's only one ghost. There's only one ghost there, bro.
The belly room.
And his name is Gus. Do you know that?
Is that his name?
That's his name, bro.
What?
Gus, dude. I've seen Gus twice, bro.
Now, where did you see Gus?
The first time I saw Gus was Johnny Sanchez. You know that little Latino guy?
Yes, absolutely.
You know, he goes, "Hey, bro." I go, "What's up? Let's do a gig in Bakersfield." So back in the day, I had this truck with no window. The windows were blasted open. I had no money. So I parked my truck at the Comedy Store. He takes his car. We drive to Bakersfield. We do a show.
Yeah.
On the way back, it's like 3 a.m. now.
3.
But he drops me off at my car. We're standing in the parking lot, just talking about the night or whatnot. And we both look up at that top window.
Yeah.
And we see a face, glowing, no eyes, no features, wearing a top hat, and 2 hands against the window, looking down on us.
What?
We look at the thing, we look at each other again, and we look back up, it's gone. And we believe that to be Gus, my friend.
That was the first time. When was the second time?
I was playing the piano at 4 a.m.
In the main room.
Yeah. Why are you laughing, dude? I haven't even heard anyone say that
In
before.
the main room bathroom?
How many people can say they played the Comedy Store piano at 4 a.m?
I played it.
Yeah.
In the back, that bathroom, that piano.
Yeah, that piano back there,
Okay.
yeah. But back then, it wasn't in back there. It was on the side of the stage.
On the side of the stage.
Right. So it's completely dark, right? And I'm playing my own improvised little, Korean lullaby.
Yeah.
Dang ding, dang ding, dang ding dong, ding, dang dang ding, dang ding dong, ding, dang. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I look to my right, and I see a yellow suit with a top hat, but from far.
Yo, Bobby Lee. That man said stuff like that.
Way. You know where the entrance is? I see it coming toward me. I run out that back door, to the hallway.
Yeah.
And I come back in, it's gone. And that I believe that to be my second encounter with Gus.
Okay.
Now, I had one encounter, but it wasn't with Gus.
Who is it?
I thought it was Sam Kinison.
It's so funny that you say that because once you say this, what you're saying, I'm going to tell you something about Sam and Gus. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, tell me what.
Well,
I'm locked in.
Carl LeBeau. You know Carl LeBeau?
Yes, sir.
Carl LeBeau and Sam Kinison were best friends. In fact, when Sam Kinison died, Carl LeBeau held his body. Did you know that?
As he was saying, no, it's not my time to go.
Yeah, that whole
All
thing.
that stuff.
Don't make me cry right now.
No, I know.
Because you almost made me cry just
No,
now.
it's
Don't do that, okay? You almost got me there. But anyway, Carl was telling me, because I got his teeth fixed. Do you know that? Back in the day when I started making money in showbiz, well, he came up to me and he opened his mouth and it was like boom shakalaka in his mouth. Like that. All of it. So he'd open his mouth and something was rotting in his mouth. I go, "What's the matter?" He goes, "My tooth." That's not what he sounds like. But he goes, "My tooth." I go, "What's wrong with your tooth?" He goes, "It's rotting." And I went and got his teeth fixed. But during that time, right, he was telling me a story how when him and Sam Kinison moved here from Houston, they would sleep in the main room on the stage. And one night, Carl and Sam were sleeping, and Carl was awoken to Sam Kinison levitating upside down from the stage.
What?
And Carl goes, "What? You know how big Sam is, right?" And then he was dropped on his back, but he was definitely like 4 feet up from the stage.
What?
And they believed that it was Gus that was doing that.
Right,
Gus apparently was a bodyguard or a doorman back when it was Ciro's, and he was assassinated there. And he's like a mafia hitman, his ghost, and he's angry.
Bro, what?
What's the matter? Why are you just staring at me like that?
Like,
Princess Corey. I saw who I thought was Kinison. I was in the original room.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I had like a 12:45 spot in the original room.
yeah.
It's Saturday night. This is the old
Cocksucker.
days. The place is hopping. I hear a voice in the main room. there's a show going on in the main room on a Saturday night. I walk up, and it's sold out.
Drink your water, bro.
I know Mitzi's in her chair in that booth there. I didn't go in. I stayed in the hallway.
Yes, that's Joey Diaz. Why did that pop up?
When I was looking at the comic, so the main room is that TV. The main room stage is that TV. I'm in the hallway. Something kept blocking the light from the belly room that was shining on the wall.
Yeah.
So every time I would watch, something would block it. And I finally go, what the fuck is this? And I stepped back.
Yeah.
And I looked up. And what I saw was...
What'd you see, dude?
I don't want to say this.
No, you have to.
No, you literally...
What I saw was a guy look at me, but before I could see his face or what he had in his head, he threw a cape over. And he went into the belly room.
That was Gus, dude.
And
I know
said,
Sam Kinison.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. I finally saw my first ghost at the store. That's it, it's done.
So Gus wears a top hat and a cape?
What?
Now, Princess Corey has...
Don't doubt it, dude.
Princess Corey has a story
amazing.
about getting fucked up at the store and going into the main room when it was dead. You know, when we first started there was no main room shows, comedy chaos on Tuesday.
Yeah, it was
Skylar Stone on Thursday. It was
Friday and Saturday was open, but every night, other night was completely
dead,
dark,
completely dark,
closed down.
Oh, Tuesday.
Oh, they had
Tuesday.
Black Night.
Black Night.
Yeah,
but besides that, it was completely dead.
Yo, I would love
Princess
to
Corey
be
told
in
me a
this
story.
time, bro.
She was on the
actually,
up
never
now.
mind.
Her and I were eating like lunch or
I would
something.
be able to do half the shit that I do
And
now.
she told me that. That's the first time she told me. She goes, oh, this place is definitely fucking haunted. And I go, what are you talking about? She goes, one night I got really fucking hammered. And I figured I'd go into the main room and fall asleep in one of the booths. She goes, I just wanted to, she goes, I figured I'd nap for an hour, sleep it off,
Yeah, good
and
little
wake
nap.
up. She goes, I was awakened to fucking ballroom music.
Wow.
Blasting in the comedy store.
It's creepy.
And she said she popped her head up, and the whole dance, the whole main room stage was people dancing with top hats and jackets on, like just dancing. And then she got up and ran out. Yeah, and set the alarm off.
Whoa.
That's a...
You know, the manager at the store
I ain't gonna
came
cap.
and
I'm by
she was the
myself,
talent
bro,
coordinator.
and it's dark as hell.
This is
Chill
before
out.
Friday.
Chill the hell out.
And she goes that the cops came, they couldn't find nothing, but I have been out in that lot.
I seen a figure run by.
Many
I
a
ain't gonna
night.
cap.
Again, in those days, I was on some type of drug. So I cannot. The night I was watching the main room show, I was not on drug. I was still had a spot, so I did not do cocaine yet. So what I saw that night, I saw.
Yeah.
I've seen two ghosts in my life. I saw a ghost at the comedy store, and I saw a ghost when I was about 4 in a building in New York City.
You remember that?
Always.
4.
Yes. I still remember what I felt like. I still remember telling my mother the confusion that I had.
Funny as hell.
And I still remember my mother asking me the story over and over and over again like a cop to make sure I wasn't fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And then when I moved into 3515 Gibbonhead Terrace, there was a time when I got out of Catholic school, I couldn't stay in that house, Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
I couldn't stay in that house at night.
Yeah.
Bobby, I'm a big boy. You know me. You know the type of guy I love to be.
Yo, Joey Diaz
When I
would
got
be
out
a
of Catholic
great
school,
horror storyteller,
when I got
bro.
out of Catholic school, my mom had a bar.
Yeah.
So that meant basically I had the house to myself at nights.
Yeah.
What 12-year-old kid doesn't want a house to himself with cable TV?
Every night.
Every kid wants a house to himself.
Absolutely.
I would go home at night. My mother would cook dinner. I would eat dinner with her. She'd leave to the bar. I would do my homework, watch Gets Christy Love, whatever show was popular in those times. Go up to my room about 10 o'clock, put the air on, go to sleep. And within 20 minutes, I'd be awoken by something. Bobby, leave this one on for fucking a year. And I couldn't sleep. I would fucking taste toward it. And I would feel something. I would just, and one night I said, I can't do this no more. There's something in this fucking house. And I remember telling my mother, my stepfather, and people, they're like, you're crazy, you're watching too many horror movies. And I fucking started living with a family. I would just go to their house at night.
Yeah.
I played basketball with the kids, and their parents didn't have a fucking clue who was in their couch at night.
So you couldn't sleep?
I would go to my mother's bar, stay at my mother's bar till 9, do homework, eat dinner with my mother, and then go to 26th Street in Central. They were a Puerto Rican family named the Torreses, and I was son with Jose Torres, Papo. And I'd go to his room, we'd watch TV, and nobody would know I was even sleeping in his house. I'd get up in the morning, brush my teeth, comb my hair, and go to North Bergen School. So I would stay in Union City and go to school in North Bergen. The fucking point of the story is that after my mother died, and I found her dead and the whole thing, I found out an interesting fucking story. So people came over after my mom died, and they said, we're really sorry about your mom's death.
Whoa.
And they said, you know what? We never liked this house anyway. We thought about buying this house.
What?
But you know why this house sold for cheap? Because somebody hung themselves in the garage.
Whoa.
And right there, I knew that all my premonitions that I had, I would hear it, Bobby Lee. I'm not a retard. I'm not a fucking idiot, Bobby Lee. I know what I see, and I know what I feel. I would feel somebody going up the steps.
Yo, whoa, that twist was crazy. I'm not even gonna cap. What? How did we get to this point? Yo, I got low-key chills. I'm not even gonna cap to you. I got chills. Oh my gosh, bro. I can't. Oh my god. Yo, I gotta get it blinky. That's not gonna do me no good.
That's what I would feel. People running up the steps and running down the steps.
Now, the person that killed himself, were they white?
I had no idea.
You have to know that shit.
What the fuck?
You have to know that shit. Probably New Jersey, you would think so.
I thought
Why do we have to know that? What?
he hung himself. For years, I heard the rumor. Because after, like, my mother died, they buried her. And these people who had lived on the block, I knew, like, I wasn't friendly with them.
Yeah.
They came that day and were like, we looked at this house first. It was like $10,000 cheaper. But somebody killed themselves in the garage. So they said that he hung himself. And then I told somebody, and they came back to me, and they go, well, nah, we did some looking. The guy was one of those guys that closed the garage.
Ooh.
And put the fucking
The car on?
The car on. So anytime I go back to that house, like when Loui and I shot the documentary, I could feel that house. Like I was thinking about buying that house.
Really?
But it's still there.
I'm buying that house.
It's still there, yeah.
It's still there. And I'm thinking of going back to North Bergen and saying, what do you want for this house? And offering them $20,000 more.
Yeah.
Gutting that house. Gutting it from A to Z. Gutting it.
Nah, you
Bringing
should
out
do
the
that.
outside. I know there's shit in the yard.
You should do that.
I know there's weapons hidden in the yard. My stepdad.
You think they're still there?
I know they're still there.
Yeah, you should definitely.
I hit a gun on 85th Street. I know it's still there. Whenever I talk to the people, did you motherfuckers ever find that gun? They're like, where did you put it?
Yeah.
I said, by the garage. It had to be like 3 feet in. But there's something
Why?
about 3515 giving that terrace that's always bothered me. Still till today.
Wow.
My mother died there. I found her in the kitchen. You know, what that house had become.
What?
Who lives there now?
A family, when me and Lee were there,
An older Hispanic
What
family.
happened
an older family, but they had had it since
happened to
his
his
mother died.
mom?
Lee. His name is
Nice
Lee.
to meet you.
That's Bob. That's
Oh,
Lee.
that's you are Lee, huh?
Yes.
That's my bad, dude. No worries.
I think you thought his name was Jimmy?
I don't remember, but I the whole time I was thinking, what the fuck is this guy's name is?
Yeah, so when Lee and I went,
Hey, Lee, what's up? Good to see you. Good to see you.
when Lee and I went and shot the documentary,
Yeah.
some people came and they go, no, I think the people bought that house when your mother died. They were the first people that bought it, and they still live there. But I would like to buy that house and
There's nothing you can do, though.
tear it down.
No, but even if you build something back up in that the ghost is still there.
No, I could do something. You could bring like Indian chiefs.
Oh, I gotta have the people dance on it and shit.
I know my mother's in that house. I know my mother's tormented in that house. I know that she's in there. I would give her peace of mind. I've always thought about that. And I can't believe
Bro. This is a roller coaster, bro. Because he's talking about something very serious and heartbreaking, bro. So like, for him, okay. This is.
cheap the property. Like my friend's
He's
dad
a great
died.
comedian.
He's got a 2-floor fucking house in North Bergen. It's $400,000.
Yeah.
North Bergen is a throw rock from New York City.
Yeah.
Still safe?
The house in the neighborhood is safe. Everything's safe. You would have to tear the house down and build a new house. But the property.
Yeah, communicating with the dead and stuff. Now you're getting into stuff.
No. Don't I say I want to communicate with nobody? Listen, you're going the wrong way.
No, but you wanna. What do you wanna do?
I would like to buy that house. That house meant a lot to me.
I know, but the thing is that no matter what you do with the house, you tear it down, you wipe it out, you build something else on there. The spirits are still there.
You believe that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not in the wall. It's not in the
What
concrete.
makes you believe that? Just I'm not
Because
doubting
it's
you.
because
I'm not arguing with you. I'm just
because
wanna know.
we're dealing with a different plane, my friend. Okay, they're on both planes, right?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
you have to go to the
very
second
true.
plane, take some sort of machine. Maybe Duncan Trussell knows about one.
No, which the Cubans call El Mundo de la Verdad.
Get that.
That they went over to the
Mundo.
world of truth.
Yeah.
I understand that. But I figured whatever was haunting me, listen, Bobby Lee, you've been addicted to drugs. You've been addicted to drugs when you started hearing things.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've been addicted to drugs where I started hearing things for 27 years. You know, it's a mental prison.
Yeah.
That's the easiest way of describing addiction. People are going through opioids or whatever you're going through. My heart goes out to you. And you know I love you. You know I'm telling you the truth.
Yeah.
That it's a mental prison. You can't be reliable. You're not reliable no more. You and I both know it's a mental prison. But I still believe in the spirituality of life.
I do too.
You know, like when I did The Longest Yard.
I'm very locked in. I'm not even gonna cap.
Yeah.
He's an amazing storyteller, bro.
They killed 7 guards. And they shut the power down. And when they turned the power on, people thought that there was water. It was blood. It was a stream of blood from all the people they had killed. Until this day, they took the blood out and they paint the floor every year. But there was so much blood on the floor that the blood still comes up from the prison
What the
floor.
fuck are you telling me this about?
Because when we shut the Longest Yard there, they found out about that. The Paramount did. So Paramount didn't want no fucking problems. So they sent a Swami, a Hindu, a Catholic priest. I think I'm kidding you. An Indian priestess.
Everyone for
Everybody for religion. They sent them down there to do a cleanse. The funny thing was the producers wanted to make sure. So they offered anybody who spent the night in the prison $1,000. And the fucking nobody spent the night. Everybody would run out an hour in because they heard noises.
Nah,
you know Mitzi though, right? Mitzi hired a cleaner from Paris.
Too. I ain't gonna cap.
Every year for like 30 years to clean her office because there was apparently like things would levitate and crash against the walls in her office. Have you ever been inside her office?
Yes.
I've never seen it, and I've been there for 25 years. I don't think
you've never seen the inside of that office.
No.
Yes.
You've seen the inside.
The inside of that office.
I thought no
she
one
was alive. This was 15 years ago when she used to come in 3 times a week.
Yeah, I never saw.
I was a telemarketer upstairs with Ed Mitchell.
She would clean it every year, and she would say it still wouldn't be clean.
What?
No one could clean it. So what I'm saying is that who knows if these Hindus and these cleaners can do anything?
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal. I was at the store one afternoon. I used to do Bob Oshak's job.
I love this. I'm not gonna lie.
Before that was Freddie Soto's job. And what you did was you basically fucking drove. You went to get her a tongue sandwich. Mm-hmm. You went to the hardware store and you made deposits at the bank.
Yeah.
That was your job. Right?
Yeah.
And you picked up shit for a little Mexican carpenter. Is he still there?
Yeah. Yeah. I love him.
Love him.
But he's doing well in life, so he's a little fatter.
Is he?
He has more cheeks.
I gotta go see him.
And he was like, hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah, he would be down there 10 after 9.
Yeah, I like that guy. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Emilio.
Yeah, whatever.
I was there one day waiting to go on a mission. And the weirdest thing happened. A van pulled up, like a handicapped van.
Whatever.
You know, it had to be 2000, 2001, baby.
Yeah.
It's got to be 2 in the afternoon, and this van pulls up. Guy gets out of the car, kind of looks like me, a little thinner. And he opens up the 2 doors, and he puts a wheelchair guy in the ramp, and he presses a button, and the ramp pushes it out. And the guy walks up, and he's very friendly, the guy. He goes, how you doing? And I go, how you doing?
How you doing?
If I was 40, 38 at the time,
the church of what's
the guy had to be
now.
80. 85. And his handler was about 40, 45. They were very nice.
Yeah.
But the guy asked me blatantly, he goes, is Mitzi here?
Mitzi.
I'm like, I don't know. I don't know nothing.
Yeah.
You know me, I don't know nothing. I don't know if Mitzi's here. And she goes, are you a comedian here? And I go, yeah, I'm trying, I'm trying to put the pieces together, sir. And I didn't know what the guy did, but he goes, I was one of the original doormen here when it was zeros.
Whoa.
Did Mitzi ever find the money? Do you know if she ever found the money downstairs?
What?
And I was like, I have no fucking idea. And then the guy rolled by me, and I don't know if he saw Mitzi.
Whoa, wait. What you're saying to me right now is in the basement.
In the basement.
There could be money stashed away there.
Yes.
Because you can get down there now. People hang out down there.
They have a
we gotta find it.
Yes, but I heard that you can go downstairs.
Mommy is hilarious.
Sneak out all the way to the street behind it.
No.
Yes, that's the
There's
way.
a tunnel.
There's a tunnel because.
No.
Yes, because the
What?
guy who owns Ciro's.
Smuggled shit.
What's his name?
Zero.
No, the guy who owns Ciro's is a gangster. Bugsy Siegel. Bugsy Siegel was who created Las Vegas.
Yeah, I know who Bugsy
But
Siegel
when he
is.
came out to Vegas, they thought he was rubbing shoulders with the wrong people. He was getting a little fucking smoochy, and he was dating a Hollywood starlet, and plus the envelopes were a little light in Las Vegas. The math didn't add up.
Hey, this nigga look
You know what I'm
hard.
saying?
Yeah.
I gave you $8 million, but I got $6 million in contractor retreats.
Hey, he looks cool
Meanwhile,
as
you're in LA
hell.
having dinner with fucking Sinatra. I'm over here in Buffalo eating meatball sandwiches with a Korean and a fat little fucking Jew that's on a diet. You know what I'm saying?
Lee. Yeah.
What's it say? Who owns Ciro's?
Oh, I thought you. I thought.
No, I think it was Bugsy Siegel who owned Ciro's originally. So they would kill people there.
That's what I'm saying.
They would kill people
Yeah.
there. And that's the result of it. People got tortured there.
Yeah.
They had a room down there where they would torture people plus.
And in the belly room, too, was an illegal abortion center. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah. It was an illegal abortion center, and that's why they call it the belly room.
Seriously?
Jesus Christ.
Yo!
And that's why
Oh
at
my
times, people have said
gosh!
this. If you spend the
I'm
night
looking
there,
up
you can hear babies
Ciro's.
crying upstairs.
Like, what is he talking about?
But can I just tell you something about that belly room also? And it brings up something, the scariest thing I've ever seen up there.
Talk to me.
One night at 2 a.m, I was hanging out there,
Uh-huh.
okay? And they go,
Yo, I'm
you
so,
can hang out here, but upstairs
interested.
they're doing something, but you cannot go up there in the belly room. Like, it's closed. Who gives a fuck? He's like, there's something going up there. Do not go up there. But I went up there. You know, the back entrance, up the black. I opened up that back thing, right? It's pitch black in there, but I see candles, right? I swear to God, I saw this. 15 people wearing hoods and purple cloaks. Okay? And they're chanting. Right? And then, so I go back downstairs and I wait to see. They come down after the seance. You know who I saw? One of them was Lily Tomlin. Okay? The second one was Bob Zamuda. You know Bob Zamuda?
Who were these people?
And they were seancing Andy Kaufman's ghost.
Andy Kaufman.
Did it work?
I don't know. I didn't stay up there long enough to know. But what I'm saying is that there's something about that belly room that is a portal of something.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's just crazy. It's a comedy club, and it's like a haunted house. Almost.
I still remember
yeah.
living in 3515, being a child, not a child, being a teenager, and staying in on Friday nights to watch Sanford and Son. And there used to be a show called Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
Yo.
First, find out
Joey
who
Diaz is
owns
like
it.
So yeah, it was. Bugsy Siegel was the last one to own it. He wrestled it away from the
There we go.
So Bugsy Siegel.
previous owner.
Was there ever a Zero open that owned it?
No, the first owner was William Wilkerson.
But his nickname was Zero, though, I bet.
But the people who rented it after he did went to Sammy Shore and said if he wanted to start
Yo, hold on. Let me read a little bit about this Zeros, because this is hella interesting. I ain't gonna...
was the second one?
The second owner?
What was the second thing I needed you to know?
I think maybe Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah, go to YouTube and see if you find Ripley's Believe It or Not.
But before you get into that, I wanted to
Ripley's
say
Believe It or Not.
the last point I wanted to make, which is there is something dark about the store. It's not because it's black. There's just a weird vibe there. A lot of comics, even though we're having an upswing, there was this girl who she hasn't. I'm not gonna name her name because I don't want to get in trouble. But she has a Netflix special, but she doesn't play the store. And I was at the Laugh
She has a
Factory and I
Netflix
saw her
special.
perform, and she got off stage. I was right after her.
Yeah.
I never met her before. She's very funny, and I said, "You're very funny," and she goes like this. She goes, and she just walks away from me.
Oh,
Right, which is rude, right?
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm thinking maybe it's in my head. And then check it out. The next week, I'm at the Improv, and she's sitting there because she's about to go up. I sit next to her. She walks up and walks away. So I did some investigating, and I go, this girl, she avoids me. I've never met her before.
Yeah.
I never talked shit behind her back.
Yeah.
And a bunch of comics were saying, oh yeah, anyone that works at the Comedy Store she won't even talk to.
Why not?
I go, why? Because she believes that we're all like kind of like demons, and that we're all like a part of
Who's
this
fat
weird
ass hell with
comedy
that?
cult. That we're dark. We have dark energy.
What? Oh nah. I need to watch the full thing. Like I was really immersed in that, bro. There's mad history behind this comedy club. The thing is with ghosts and spirits, bro, is that it's a very dangerous territory to like sort of think about or walk on, because you never know. You've never been proven wrong or right. You're just choosing, like, you may not believe, but like, how do you know? You've never been proven wrong or right. You're just kind of choosing your own opinion and hoping that it's correct and just sticking with it. So it's like, but Bobby Lee is hilarious, bro. When Joey was telling him the story about the prison, and then Bobby was like, "What are you telling me this for?" I was like, yeah. Bro, oh my gosh. Yo, I hope y'all enjoyed that, man. It's been your boy Tribe Loui. Drink your water. Yo, have you been drinking your water? Okay, good. I'm proud of you. Y'all have a good one, man. Kane.
Yeah, it's the end. Leave a like and share it to your friends and your kin. When I post a video, I'm gonna